Do you ever feel a strange sensation in your chest, maybe a flutter or tightness, and your brain immediately goes, something's wrong, this could be it? So you check your pulse, you Google symptoms, you wonder if you should call the doctor again. And even if you've just got cleared by a professional, it still doesn't feel like enough. It's like your body and mind are playing this terrifying game of what if, and you never seem to win. If that's you, welcome. You're not alone, and I've been there myself. And in this video, I'm going to help you understand what's really going on when you experience health anxiety, why it feels so real, what actually keeps it alive, and how to start breaking that cycle. I'll also share 4 practical tools that you can start using today to begin calming your system, quieting the fear and stopping the spiral. So stick with me till the end, because I'll explain the one mindset shift that actually heals anxiety, not managing it, healing it. And I'll show you where to go if you want to learn more. First off, if you don't know me yet, I'm Jord from Anxiety Wave, and I help people all over the world to recover from anxiety and panic. But not too long ago, I used to worry about my health all the time. I'd ask questions like, what if I get sick on that important day? What if there's something seriously going on with me that I just haven't found yet? And one time I felt these sharp stings in my chest that kept coming back. I was convinced it was heart related, so I went to the doctor. He ran some tests and eventually he told me, you're hyperventilating a lot as a result of these panic attacks. Basically, you've got too much oxygen in your system compared to someone who's breathing slowly and deeply and is exhaling more. That was causing these stings, and basically it was harmless. He said your heart's fine. And honestly, I didn't like the answer at all, because deep down I didn't want it to be anxiety. I wanted certainty. I wanted a name, a cause, a fix, not something that wasn't tangible. Anxiety couldn't cause these sensations, right? Does that sound familiar? Because that's where health anxiety traps you, because even after reassurance, you start to doubt it. You keep problem solving, you keep checking, and the more you try to make sure you're safe, the more unsafe you actually feel. Now, let me be super clear. The first step, if you're worried about your health, is always to get checked out by a professional. Go see a doctor, go get the tests. But here's the key. Once everything is ruled out, you have to start treating what's left as anxiety. That means stop second guessing, stop chasing that perfect certainty, and stop solving a problem that's already been solved. Because the more you problem solve, the deeper you fall into the loop. And the loop is what we're going to start breaking. But first, let's quickly cover what health anxiety really is. It's not just the fear of being sick, it's the fear of not knowing if you're sick. It's the fear of sensations, tight chest, racing heart, dizziness, and what they might mean. The fear of these symptoms being signs of something way worse, a deadly illness that no one seems to catch, right? But here's the truth. Those sensations are coming from your overly sensitized nervous system, not from a disease. When you're anxious, your brain triggers the fight or flight response. It's that survival system that releases adrenaline and other chemicals to help you escape danger. And adrenaline doesn't just make you feel on edge, it actually changes how your body functions. Your heart beats fast, your breathing becomes quicker and shallower, your stomach slows down or might hurt, your muscles get tense, your vision sharpens. And all of this feels intense, sometimes even scary, oftentimes even scary, but it's not dangerous. It's what we call psychosomatic, mental stress showing up in your body, right? And the symptoms, they're very real, but they don't mean something is wrong with you, it just feels that way. And because we don't understand it, we make the mistake of mistaking it for danger. We think it's danger. And this is completely normal when your brain thinks there's a threat. The problem isn't the sensations, it's the meaning we give to them. It's not knowing how anxiety works and whether these symptoms are just side effects of all these chemicals going through your system, right? Because here's what the health anxiety loop looks like. You feel a sensation. You think, what if this is something serious? So you start scanning your body, you start Googling, you start asking for reassurance, getting another test, doing a scan, checking your pulse, and you feel a little bit better, right? But then the sensation returns, or a new one shows up, a new symptom shows up, and the cycle begins again. Why? Because you're teaching your brain this is dangerous. We need to react. We need to do something. This has to go away. I need to figure out what this is. You get hyper-focused on figuring out what it is, and your brain listens. It pumps out more adrenaline, more symptoms, because it thinks you need that to fix the problem, to fight it or to run away from it, to mobilize, right? And that's the trap. But there is a way out, and it starts with figuring out how to respond instead of react. Let me give you 4 tools that really help you to stop reinforcing the loop and start breaking yourself free from that. The first one is delay the check. If you feel the urge to check your pulse or Google a symptom or call someone for reassurance, pause. Just wait 15 minutes or so, no more. After that, sure, you can check if you still want to. Why? Because most urges fade after a while. And the more you delay, the more power you take back. Second is schedule checking. If you must check something, schedule it. Pick one time per day, like 6 p.m. and say, I can check then, not before, not after. This turns reactive behavior into a conscious choice. It creates structure instead of chaos, and it's very powerful. Third one is let go of 100% certainty. Nobody gets 100% certainty in life. That's just not possible. And chasing that certainty is like, chasing a mirage. The closer you think you are, the further it moves. Once a qualified professional has cleared you, that's your green light to stop checking and start healing. And that means over time coming to terms with a certain level of uncertainty while gaining certainty in your own ability to handle anxiety and heal from it. Because that's the side effect of responding correctly. You become more and more skilled to go through anxiety. And your confidence increases massively. Often this certainty that you now have within yourself overrules the uncertainty and the need for certainty in other places. Tool 4 is celebrate clear tests. So after the doctor gives you your test results back, instead of thinking, what if they miss something? Flip it. Say, great, my heart's fine. That means this is anxiety and that's something I can work with. Reinforce trust. That's how you change your inner story, because anxiety is curable. If you don't know or believe that yet, that's totally fine and totally understandable. I used to be there as well. The first time I didn't believe that was possible. But I'd suggest to watch a few of my videos and check out my channels. And there's lots of proof out there, plus a clear explanation of why you have anxiety symptoms and why they keep showing up while all the things you've tried so far didn't work. And when you know about that explanation, you start to realize that you can recover too. Now, here's the most important thing I'll say in this video. Anxiety doesn't heal when you get rid of symptoms. Anxiety heals when you stop focusing on the symptoms and start focusing on your response to the symptoms. That's it, that's the whole game. The symptom is not the problem, the loop is, the cycle is. And the loop lives in your response. If you feel a strange heartbeat and react with fear, check, scan, Google, you stay stuck. If you feel that same heartbeat and say, I've been checked, this is just adrenaline, it's just anxiety, it's okay, you start healing, and that shift is everything. And listen, if this clicked for you, if you're thinking, okay, this makes sense, but how do I actually do this consistently? I've got something for you. Check out my free masterclass where I go deeper into how to respond correctly to anxiety and to panic step by step. The links are right below this video. So, I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Please know that you are not broken and you're not alone. You don't have to keep living in fear. Recovery is totally possible, and it starts by understanding what anxiety is and how it works. Recognize whenever you are in the health anxiety loop and keep searching for reassurance to get temporary relief. And see if you can postpone that and allow the symptoms to be present instead. However unpleasant, however scary, however uncomfortable, they're not dangerous. They're part of anxiety, not something else. Remember that. Now, let me know underneath the video, please, what you think of this video, or ask me any questions. And don't forget, obviously, to like and subscribe. You've got this. Thank you for watching.